Schools! What the hell happened to schools? I don't know about the rest of the world, but when I talk to older people, they always say how great the education system used to be in America. Specifically, public education. Doesn't seem to be that way anymore, right? Somehow, it seems the whole education system has decided to dumb down their entire curriculum in order to accompany that whole no child left behind philosophy. And here's the problem with that philosophy. Not every child is a genius. Not every child is an exceptional individual. Most are exceedingly stupid. So now, in an effort to make sure every child moves forward to the next grade and ensuring some healthy school funding for the following year, the entire school system has dumbed down everything to meet the base needs of the most idiotic Neanderthal hellspawn the local trailer park has to offer. Now, all this does is stunt the growth of those few exceptional minds that would have otherwise flourished in a proper teaching environment. Now, they all just languish in a boredom-infused hell for months, merely because stupid kid number 1 through 20 have taken 3/4 of the school year to learn how to add 2 plus 2. So, what happens to the smart kids? What happens when a child of above-average intelligence gets bored? They act out, get in trouble for being disruptive, and then get diagnosed with some ADD BS, get put on meds, and slowly become lulled into a static state of the sleeping brain dead. Yeah, that's what you want to do to the brightest minds in the country. And I know, a lot of people will yell, scream, and cry, well, every child learns at a different speed. Fine, I'll agree. But that doesn't mean the mental Bugattis of the world have to go the same speed as the homemade go-kart with the wobbly wheel. Know what I'm saying? When it comes to excelling mentally, the needs of the few totally outweigh the needs of the many. Because those few, in the long run, will benefit the many through scientific discovery, medical advances, and technological development. Personally, I will gladly sacrifice 1,000 generic schmucks to save one Einstein any day of the week. And I think most would too. So, when it comes to education, if you're a parent, make sure your kid is getting the best education they can. If they're struggling, get them a tutor. If they are exceptional and for some reason are acting up out of boredom, get them the hell out of there and into a better school that challenges them and pushes them forward. Don't allow your kids to be dragged down by the mediocre minds that clutter the school halls every year. Our intellectual landscape is fast becoming Death Valley, and any brain cells that can be salvaged need to be moved elsewhere so they can flourish. And if you're a teacher, you know there are brilliant minds out there getting lost in the factory of unacceptable sludge pushed out by the system every year. Don't allow it. Reach out to the parents of that child and let them know that their kid may actually need something more advanced. And before you give me that, well, we have to teach what the education board gives us. Hey, I get it. You do what you're told because it's your job. You teach what you're told because it's your job. But goddamn, you're shortchanging the future of the country by merely following orders. And for those history professors out there, you know, following orders has never quite been the best thing to do historically. And as for no child left behind, screw that. I've met plenty of people in their 30s that can't even string together a coherent sentence. Those pricks definitely should have been left behind repeatedly. Damn it. Where's a nun with a giant ruler when you need one? Slap some sense into you, stupid kid. So tired of everybody dumbing down everything and then just wondering why. Where are all the brilliant minds of today? You squashed them with a subpar education system. Good job. Then you're going to be there in a hospital. Oh my God, how come this doctor doesn't know how to put a thermometer in my mouth? Yeah, well, school should have been better.